NBA playoffs are finally here, and the Lakers are going to be taking on the Houston Rockets on April 18th. Now, if you would have told me in the month of March the Lakers are going to be facing up against the Houston Rockets, I honestly would not be mad at that matchup. Granted, it was either them or the Timberwolves, and a lot of people I've been seeing on Twitter and stuff like that saying that we should honestly be, ready to take on anybody, go to war with anybody. But quite frankly, at the time of this recording, we have no Luka or AR. I mean, sure, Anthony Edwards is injured and we don't know how that team's going to look like without Anthony Edwards going into the postseason, but I'd rather stay safe and sorry. I'd rather deal with a team that doesn't have a point guard than, a team that's only missing one superstar. You got Nas Reed, he can turn it up against the Lakers. He always turns it up against the Lakers. You have our old friend Julius Randle. He has also been dropping 25 points every time he sees the Lakers. So it's better for the Lakers to play up against a team that is inexperienced in the postseason. So with LeBron James left all alone without any help from his co-stars, how are the Lakers going to handle this first round matchup? Well, let's break it all down. So heading into this matchup, the Lakers are ranked 14th when it comes to 3-point percentage, 27th when it comes to rebounding, 17th when it comes to assists, 15th when it comes to turnovers, 14th which they are tied with the Rockets for steals, ranked 22nd when it comes to block, 3rd when it comes to personal fouls. Again, that means they're not fouling, which is a good thing. Offensive rating, they're ranked top 10, being 9th. Defensive rating, they went down obviously because in the month of March, I believe you were a top 5 defensive rating team, but unfortunately we ended up being 19th at the end of the season. Now their pace, they are 22nd, and we have a net rating of 0.7. So in this matchup, you're definitely going to see a lot of LeBron James carrying the offensive load because again, not having Luka Doncic and AR, that is 56.8 points respectively right there that they're not going to have. LeBron James is going to carry the offensive load, and everybody else has to make sure they can, help on that end of the ball. I mean, yeah, sure, we had Nick Smith Jr. who can put the ball in the basket, but how effectively can he do that? He is an undersized guard. You also have Luke Kennard. He has been a really good ball handler and also a pretty good scorer as well. But Jake LaRavia, Vando, Rui Hachimura, we can't have these up and down games. We got to make sure we are scoring above 8 points a game so we can actually, help LeBron James have a nice, comfortable lead and also extend the series into the second round so that way we can see Luka Doncic and AR play in the postseason. But this is a role that LeBron James has so much experience in. So I'm not afraid that he's going to be, messing things up. But he is 41 years old and I expect, some of that gas to be left out early in the first half of the games, but we'll see how it goes on. Let's see if the Lakers, can actually keep up with the non-LeBron minutes. Another aspect of the game that you can see the Lakers do is dominate paint scoring and also getting stops and transition. Yet despite their dominance inside the paint, when it comes to transition, they are one of the worst teams in the NBA, giving up 26.1 points. Now, there is a bright side to this, and that is the Houston Rockets are 0.4 worse than the Lakers. So they're actually giving up 26.5 points in transition. So maybe the Lakers can exploit that 0.4 difference. So if the Lakers can actually find some ways to force some turnovers and also push the pace before the Rockets can set up their half-court offense, then I think the Lakers should be in good positions to win some games. But that is a tall ask as, the Houston Rockets are still ranked 6th. So it's not going to be easy for the Lakers. Next up, obviously, we're going to have to talk about matchups. Who is guarding who? Now, obviously, with Marcus Smart coming back from injury, we're going to have him be on KD the entire series. I mean, he's going to be annoying. He's going to be pestering, trying to make sure that KD is uncomfortable the entire time, which I'm okay with that. I would be happy if Marcus Smart can slow down KD. Now, again, it's still Kevin Durant, so it's not exactly, feasible, but it is possible. There's a small percentage that, Marcus Smart could just make KD, obsolete in this series. That is a timeline I would love to be in, but, we'll see how it goes. But let's also not forget about guys like Rui Hachimura, Jake LaRavia, and also Vando, who honestly, a little bit of a side rant. I don't even know if Vando's going to get some minutes in this series, to be honest, but we'll see how it goes. But for Rui and Jake LaRavia, we cannot have up and down games. Every single game matters. Every single possession matters. We have to make sure that we are able to put the ball in the basket, especially when LeBron James is not on the floor. Now, obviously, the Lakers' biggest X factor is definitely going to be Mr. Mr. I am not Clint Capella, DeAndre Ayton. In this matchup, I do not want to see DeAndre Ayton get less than 10 rebounds. I am not joking when I say this, because I want to make sure that this 7-footer plays like a 7-footer. If he gets pulled out again like how he did in the earlier regular season and gets subbed out for Jackson Hayes, that's gonna be a recipe for disaster. We need that length. We need to make sure that he is aggressive getting those boards. Sure, he can probably end the night with like 8 rebounds. This is the #1 team when it comes to rebounds. I can completely understand that, but I need to see some effort. I need to see some hustle, okay? I cannot, just watch you just ball watch or not even try. DeAndre Ayton, buddy, if you want to get paid big, this is a perfect opportunity for you. And lastly, and this is one of the craziest stats that I came across, is that the Lakers technically could beat this statistically. And what I mean by that is that if the Lakers can keep it close, and I do mean by like 2 possessions, the Lakers simply could outright just win those by 2 possessions, because the Houston Rockets, when it comes to clutch time, they are ranked 20th in the NBA. So if the Lakers can keep it close in the 4th quarter, maybe the Lakers can scuff out a win. But again, that is dangerously, and I do mean a dangerous game plan, but we'll see if the Lakers can be scrappy enough to, make sure that this is not competitive, or competitive enough to them actually do this. But who knows? I honestly would like to see the Lakers win this series. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, this is a Lakers channel. This has to be in the realm of possibility, and I do see this coming down to a couple of close games. But overall, I can easily see this series going to a Game 7 and the Lakers going on and advancing into the 2nd round. I still believe in the Lakers. I still believe that they will take advantage of the Houston Rockets not having a point guard, so you can definitely see a lot of defensive plays from Marcus Smart, Vando, Jake LaRavia, Rui Hachimura, the rest of the team. I would love to see that. Also, I'm not worried about the Lakers not having a really good ball handler, as Luke Kennard. He has been a pretty positive point guard. And also we have Nick Smith Jr., who can shoot the 3-ball at a relatively good rate. I believe he's shooting for the Lakers as above league average. I think it's like 41%, 35%, something like that. But yeah, I'm excited to see how the Lakers fare in this postseason. But of course, what do you guys think? I'd love to hear what you guys think in the comment sections down below. Click like, share, and subscribe. Ring the notification bell so you never miss out on any other live shows or uploads that I do post on this channel. And until next time, everybody, see ya and stay safe.